Hey, twin, and welcome back to the Beautiful Twin Sisters podcast.
All my
Beautiful twin sisters.
sisters. Beautiful twin sisters. Beautiful twin sisters.
We're filming this quite literally in public in our hotel lobby.
In San Diego. This is not the lobby.
Well, in our hotel room area.
Hallway.
Yes.
People are walking by. This is a public podcast, our first ever.
Yes. This is our podcast on the street. Wait, what's that podcast called?
Podcast but outside.
Oh, yeah,
That's a funny
podcast but
podcast.
outside. Okay.
But we're here for a Sony camera camp. We got
Yeah.
invited to have an epic 3 days here with the Sony team. So we've been living it up.
Out here in San Diego. My first time in San Diego, quite literally ever in my entire life.
Crazy. And we're going to get into all the crazy business that's been going on here because it's actually been an insane 3 days. But really quick, we have to point out, NAMI was released literally yesterday.
Yes, literally last night when this podcast goes out, NAMI was released July 15th at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So crazy. And who knows literally what happened? Who knows? We'll
We're
have to talk
filming-
about it on the next pod, I guess.
Yeah,
But
because we're filming this a couple days before the launch, so we don't know yet.
no idea.
Let's hope it was so awesome.
Fingers crossed, but I have a really good feeling about it. Since I did, in fact, do an early, insider launch with my MATCHA mob on, you guys know my email list, whatever. So everyone that was part of the MATCHA mob got the tins, a full week earlier than everyone else. So based off of that, I'm feeling very confident about the public drop, and I'm very excited. And at this point, it's history, guys. History has been made.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, the Matcha Mob launch went really well. Crazy.
Yeah, it actually did really well. So,
We'll see if there's even any left for the public to get after that. Just
no,
kidding.
I'm excited. I'm really excited for the public launch. I think it's gonna be fire, and soon I'm gonna be able to hear feedback about what everyone thinks of the matcha, which I'm pretty nervous about, but also really excited. And I mean, I already know the matcha's fire, so
We've been new.
and we'll hear what everyone thinks. So yeah.
Yay. And now Nami's going to move on to bigger and crazier things like international shipping, maybe new flavors down the line.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
my
a lot of boxes I gotta work on checking off in the future. Who knows how long it'll take, but those are definitely my goals for show.
It's awesome. Congrats, Ashley.
Thank you.
Businesswoman Ashley.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
So awesome. I guess maybe now we can get into our freaking San Diego business.
Yeah,
Who's so curious about what's been going on here?
I'm pretty curious.
Basically, this is like a sleepaway camp for 3 days in San Diego.
Yeah, with a bunch of different creators from really all different niches, actually. I feel like I've been to Sony events in the past, and it was just more camera focused or more techie focused, but this year I feel like it's everybody. We got food bloggers, we got fashion girlies, we got literally everyone. Me, when I name every niche, fashion and food.
Yes.
But literally just a lot of different people, and it's pretty cool. And I feel really lucky to have been invited by Sony to be out here. This podcast is not sponsored by them. However,
It is filmed on a Sony camera.
it was filmed on the Sony camera. I let me tell you my filming setup. I have a Sony A7C, and on it I actually have a new lens that they're letting me borrow while I'm here. So I think this is a 16 to 25 millimeter lens. 16 to
24 to 50.
oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
I thought that they gave me a different lens. Now that I'm looking at it, it is a 24 to 50 G Master with a 2.8 f-stop. So yes.
Isn't the podcast looking amazing today, guys? Comment that down below immediately if the new lens is looking fire.
Comment if the new lens is looking fire. But yeah, it's pretty fun. And I also think this is really fun because I got to bring quite literally my whole family with me. So anytime I meet people, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here. And here's all my siblings and my boyfriend and my boyfriend's friends. It's literally so funny because Amber's here with me. Andrew's here with me as well. They're all running around doing some activities.
I'm right here,
right
bro.
now. Well, I meant Andrew and Kelly and Luke and everyone.
But
And
Luke and Kelly
Colt.
got their own. They're pretty established Sony people. They got their own invites. I
Well,
think me and Andrew.
no, you guys got your own invites too, girl.
Really, I wasn't totally sure if I was
Yeah.
just a +1.
No, you are not +1. You literally got invited.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. But yeah, this whole 3 days is about like just a lot of fun events. Like they're definitely trying to have all like the creators like meet each other and mingle and have fun, and also like they're feeding us every single lunch. They put us up in the hotel,
giving us buffet meals, and they're so good,
Bro,
and it's really
my
nice.
Stomach is like
Distended.
huge right now. Distended. I'm bloated. I'm eating so much food, and like my jorts that are normally so big on me, I'm like, bro, I need to unbutton them and unzip them. And also, we were rushing to film this podcast right after we had dinner with the Sony people.
Yeah.
And we were like trying to move so fast before the sun sets, and I was chewing so quickly and like not chewing my food enough that now I feel crazy. I'm like,
we need to pause here because Amber is the slowest eater known to man. Like, I could have finished my meal, and Amber's like just starting to eat hers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just really like to thoroughly chew my food.
Yeah, but when you say you rush to eat your meal, she ate it at probably still a slower pace than a normal person.
Whatever.
She be chewing that ish for no
All I gotta
reason.
say is I have an unchewed pizza in my belly right now.
Okay.
And it does not feel great.
Okay, I think for me, like when I chew my stuff, it's like as long as I can like swallow it and it doesn't hurt, that's chewed. For you, it's like
Bro, hey,
you
you
literally
literally
go-
turn on lights.
oh, that's
Oh,
crazy.
new lighting
Maybe
setup.
that kind of changed. I wonder if that made
Right.
the lighting better or worse. Anyways. For you, I feel like you're grinding your teeth into, or not your teeth. I feel like you're grinding your food
Into a paste.
into a paste. Yeah,
And
you're
that's how it should be.
pastifying it. No, pastify.
New phone case brand?
New phone case brand.
Bro,
Pastify.
I chew it into a mush as God intended, period. Because, did you not hear that? You're always talking about the gut microbiome and
I
how
know
to
it
eat your food
is. It
healthily.
is better to chew it longer.
They
'cause
say the best thing you can do is
produce
chew
more
longer.
digestive enzymes.
Period. So I was, hello.
Hi.
The girl that just walked by said, wow, what a beautiful backdrop. And I say, I know, right?
Yeah, that was a Sony employee girl.
Oh, that's amazing that she saw us using the Sony camera. Now we get invited back next year. This is
I hope,
fire.
guys, fingers crossed. Everyone DM
please.
Sony right now and please tell them, please invite back the Alexanders. I loved watching their
Podcast.
their Sony content. Please.
Yeah. I think the funniest thing that happened was yesterday we did like an amazing race thing. where
Oh
it was,
my
like,
God.
One of the many events where it's just like for fun. And it was basically like a big scavenger hunt, and they like broke everyone up into teams, but we had a big enough squad here that like our team was just like the classic New York City squad.
Yeah, we had every New York City influencer that you could literally imagine.
Well, it's just
I'm being
us.
se-
Like,
well, yeah.
Us, Luke,
Actually,
Kelly.
no, actually, yeah. There's way too many New York City. Okay,
Like-
never mind. Okay, well, think about like our friends. They were all there, and we were like, okay, guys, we have this bond, like, right? Like, we have
Let's win
like,
it.
let's win this together, and we actually were like pretty try hard on it, and we felt really good about it.
Wait, can we
and-
explain what some of the things were?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it was
like
like
a
we had to
scavenger hunt.
run around, find different landmarks, and then everything had to be filmed on Sony, where it was like, once you find this landmark, film yourself like doing something silly in front of it, film yourself reenacting a movie scene. So we had to reenact a lot of movie scenes,
And you could come up with any movie scene that you wanted as well.
so guess what movies we reenacted? I'll give you a second to drop your comments down below.
Okay.
Okay, raise your hand if you said it was Despicable Me. Raise your hand if you also said The Hunger Games. Then you're correct. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But basically, my star moment of this whole trip is that I recited Gru's whole monologue when he tells the minions that they're gonna steal the moon.
Yep.
And the people went crazy for it, okay?
Okay, this is the one scene in Despicable Me where Gru decides to steal the moon.
Hello, my minions. In terms of money, we have no money. But tonight, we steal the moon! So that was fire.
And what was more funny was that you were like, oh yeah, I know a scene from Despicable Me. And then you pull that out and say like a full script with no hesitation, and it was crazy.
I really
And when you
committed.
hit the pose too, like I was
No
not
one-
expecting that. And you're like,
Y'all
we
did
steal
not.
the moon.
Y'all
Yeah.
did not know what was coming, bro. Y'all
was
doubted
so
my
funny.
Despicable Me knowledge, and I showed you what's up. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I didn't really give anyone a heads up. I was like, oh, let's just do Despicable Me. And then I whip it out like a Oscar-nominated actor, bro.
Yeah.
So there was like that. We literally were like sprinting all over this place. Like getting everything done. And by the end of the scavenger hunt, we're like, oh my God, we did everything. Like,
yeah, we literally did everything.
every
Like,
box
pretty
was
much.
checked,
Well,
except
we
for maybe,
missed a couple little mini
but,
things.
like the miniest ones.
But we also got multiple bonus points from other things that we did as well.
Right? Like we found like secret scavenger things and we're like, oh, we nailed this. Like 500 extra points from like finding this random Sony worker on
Yeah.
the beach. Yeah, let's freaking go. We won. So we end the scavenger hunt and we're like, okay, not to be crazy, but like we definitely won. And the whole day we're like, wow, that's crazy. And we're going to find out who wins like at dinner later that night.
Yeah.
But we're like, oh, so we definitely won that because there's like no way we couldn't.
Yeah, like Kelly was so confident to the point that he made us take a picture and everyone held up the number 1 sign. But then I kind of was like, bro, you're going to give us like bad karma. So then we actually took pictures up holding every single number. So there were only 4 teams. So we held up numbers 1 through 4 just in case. But yeah.
And so, but we were like, we're not going to need those 2, 3, and 4 photos. The
Nope.
number 1 is where it's at. Mm-hmm. I was like, if anything, we had to have gotten second place.
Yeah.
And so then we get to dinner and we're hyped the whole time eating dinner, like, oh yeah, cannot wait to get this announcement. Because the winners also got like are supposed to
$100
get-
gift cards.
Yeah, like they got like a goodie bag and like some extra stuff. And we're like, okay, this is so fire because we know we got this like Visa gift card coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Life is beautiful. And so we all start filming when the lady starts announcing like the winning teams. And she starts, bruh, I don't even want to think about this. I'm so pissed.
You sound like you're going to cry.
I'm really like about to cry right now. She's like, okay, guys, we're gonna announce the teams from the freaking scavenger hunt around the world.
Starting with 4th place.
And we're like filming, like, okay, let's get this bag, let's go.
Yeah.
And then she goes, it's just so annoying. It's like, and in 4th place, the orange team.
And then we're like, bruh.
We were the orange team, and we're like, holy shit. Literally jaw dropping. Like, I swear,
Yeah,
we're all
everyone
like,
goes like, oh. Because
Like
we
it-
were just talking like, okay, guys, like,
number 1.
if we definitely got number 1, like, if not, probably number 2. Like, there's just no way. Because the other teams, I swear, were even trying,
They were like
bro.
moseying around, bro. We were sprinting and
And,
sweating.
like, a lot of them were puzzles and, like, math puzzles, too. And
we're
trust
good at
me,
that shit.
guys.
The Asian team
the
killed it.
Asian team, like, freaking... Not to play into stereotypes, but, like, literally we finished all of the
No.
puzzles in half the time of the other teams. Like, I'm just being serious. That's just
We
how
do
it
play
is.
into stereotypes because, yeah, we nailed it. We killed that math so quickly. Let me tell you that.
I was doing my times tables.
But so when they announced it, it was literally like the entire, like everyone at this event just went silent. We're like,
And they probably
no.
looked at us like being like, no way.
because we were telling everyone that we won. We're like, sorry guys, better luck next time. We got this.
But that's like our fault for being the cocky team, though.
We're obviously joking, but like Kelly was like going up to everyone like, sorry.
Like,
So
how's it
funny.
feel not being first?
And then like,
And then he got hit with last, and he was like, oh, it was like so funny.
it
his
was
face.
like actually the most shocked I've ever been
it was
in my
kind
life.
of gut wrenching,
Really?
in a way.
And the funniest thing was, it was really Kelly and Colt were the two that were like so sure we got first.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I feel like we got second place. And that was me being like a pessimist. I was like, I think we got second. And then I'm like, no, bro,
Nah,
I
we
don't-
got last.
I still
girl.
don't get it. Like, where
Bro,
did
me
those
neither.
other, where'd they get the points from? Okay, can I say my conspiracy theory?
Yes.
And don't tell the Sony employees this.
Okay, they're gonna hear it. Definitely.
The winning team, I swear, was half Sony employees.
No.
Yes, bro.
Okay, they had 2 Sony employees.
And there were 6 people per team.
Okay, but the other teams.
basically half.
Okay, one of the other teams had iJustine. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I was expecting iJustine's team has to win because of the power of iJustine alone. Because she's a machine, guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, iJustine's team is gonna win somehow. So actually, when iJustine's team didn't win, I was like, oh,
second shocker
she
of
got
the
second
night.
place or something. I don't know.
She's also like running this event.
Yeah, low key.
Low key, iJustine.
And her sister
And
Jenna.
her sister, like-
who are we should get them on the pod because
Where
they're
are
quite
they?
like they're quite like me and you.
The beautiful twin sisters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess her and her sister started this like Sony camera camp, and that's why we're here, bro. So life is beautiful. Thank you, iJustine,
Yeah,
for
thank you, iJustine.
somehow. I'm sure you don't actually know who we are, but someone at Sony
No, maybe she
invited us.
does. Maybe she's a fan of the beautiful twin sisters.
iJustine, comment down below right now if you're listening to this podcast.
She like walks like by us and we're like,
I know,
That would
bro.
be my worst
people have been
nightmare.
walking by this whole time we've been recording, by the way.
yeah.
So
So
just
if
so
you
you
see
know,
us like do like an awkward like, that's
if we
why.
like pause and we're like, That's why.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if we said it earlier, but the camp is called Camera Camp, aka it's a bunch of creators mostly that are seeing new vlog camera-esque cameras.
We're trying
mostly.
out like new camera equipment that Sony is launching.
Yeah, like specifically for creators, because I feel like the way that
vloggers?
creators use them is more different than someone that is specifically
Like a photographer.
like a photographer, like professionally, like a professional. I guess in a way, yes, creators are professional photographers and videographers, but also there's people, like a lot of creators are like me, where I don't really know what's going on, but I'm trying my best. And I do
Right?
know actually quite a lot about cameras, but not as much as someone whose job it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So-
don't know anything about cameras. Also, wait, can I just say?
Okay, Kelly, actually, Amber, whenever, like, okay, Amber knows obviously like a fair amount, but like there are certain things where Amber's like, what does ISO mean? Or like, what is f-stop? And Kelly goes like, she went to 4 years of film school and doesn't know that.
Because I swear, okay, this is actually stupid. I swear, when you go to film school, I think they just like assume anyone there has to know the basics, so they don't really teach it. So
Well-
I never learned. And I could easily Google search it and learn. I just have never really had to for some reason.
But you didn't really have to like use cameras and adjust the f-stop or adjust ISO or things like that.
I swear, like, the big movie cameras we were using did not have those settings. I swear they
They
didn't.
did not have those settings.
Every time I picked it up, it just worked. But also,
What kind of footage are you taking though? I thought that's the whole thing. It's
Okay.
like adjusting the
Well-
camera to like what if you need to take something in slow motion or like what if you need to change like the frame rate.
no, I'm pretty sure that movie cameras are just like all in one. Like,
I'm pretty sure these like are really good at like auto settings.
yeah. Well, I actually never really got too much camera hands-on experience, and my one class I took was so boring. Sorry, guys. There's literally Sony employees walking around right now. Oh, my bad. But I would say my emphasis in film school was editing. So I knew a lot more about editing
Yeah.
than the average Joe. But that doesn't give me any credit anywhere because nobody's gonna like watch over my shoulder as I edit. I'm never gonna get like
Yeah,
a round of
like
applause
you just
for
see
that.
the final product and you're like, and also our YouTube videos are not really using necessarily the editing tools that you would use in like a movie or something.
Speak for yourself, girl. My editing is on fleek. I don't know why I said that.
Okay. Me when I add Helvetica text onto my iMovie project. Just
Yes.
kidding. But no, that is how I did defend you though, because
Thank
I
you,
was
girl.
like, okay, listen, she was not in school to be a camera woman. She was there for TV writing and production, like writing
Right.
and production, and I guess also somehow editing. Mostly was weaved into that.
I think it's because nobody really wanted to edit at film school, and I was the only one that was like really dying to do it. So I
Really?
edited everyone's projects.
Oh, because you could kind of choose what you wanted to do in each project.
Yeah, it was like for everyone's like senior thesis projects, it was like you kind of go around trying out different roles. But I swear I was like editor. And then I had my one where I actually wrote a script called Hoppy. It's on my YouTube channel. So that was like
yeah.
my one time I got a different experience was being this screenwriter. And I had one experience being a first AD, which is first assistant director, which I actually loved. And that's where you make the schedule. And it's like, no.
And
'cause
you love making that
it
schedule.
actually, there's so much that goes into making like a film set schedule where
Actually,
you have
that
to
must
like
be facts.
balance all the different locations and like really maximize all the time for different setups. And like if the camera people have to switch lenses, it's like get all the shots with the same lenses first if you can.
Oh, so you're like really
I have to know
organizing.
everything.
That's crazy.
Bro, and what was so fire is the one that I first AD'd had so many like hurdles with actors dropping out and like changing locations.
Whoa.
And I did something where I got everyone to leave a half day early because I maximized that fucking schedule, bitch. So I don't give a damn about the cameras. I know how to make a fucking schedule, bitch. Never talk to me about cameras again, bitch. I'm just kidding. Everybody's walking by us right now, but that's crazy.
How? Okay, wait.
Isn't this so
I
fun?
literally have to like whisper into this. But
Bro,
when you're at Sony camera camp and you literally yell, "Never talk to me about cameras again, bitch." That's crazy.
But we're also like projecting our voices so loud in this empty hotel.
I think it's like echoing, but it's kind of
everybody's
funny. Well, anyway.
Can I also say I'm sorry the lighting is so orange on us. They turned on these overhead lights. Like,
I know they made
as
it
soon as-
terrible, but
What can you do, bro?
it's okay. You guys, it looked good in the beginning. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
so
we tried our best.
We got you to click on the video, and if you're still listening, then you're still listening. So.
Yeah. Thanks for that, guys. We're also matching down to the shoes. Do you see that? Notice anything weird about Ashley's shoe size?
It's massive like my hands and my penis.
Don't say that, bro. It's just so neat and place.
Sorry. And it's massive like my hands.
Yeah, bro.
And my toes are so long.
Yeah, these look like Perry the Platypus shoes. Every time you wear these, I'm like,
actually, those are the
Perry?
Sporty and Rich Adidas collab.
Agent P. Guys, do you know that TikTok audio that says, emergency, paging Dr. Beat?
No.
Me and Andrew have that all over our For You page, and I wish I could dance so I could do the video. Andrew can probably do it really well. But it's like kind of like...
Do you know what dance I hate? No offense.
Is it the shaking your butt?
I despise the Tyla dance where you go like this and then like you put your hand down and like oh my, it just like what is that?
I don't get it. I don't know how to do it.
I don't want to do it because I've never seen a person do it and make it look good. I've also never seen Tyla do it, even though that's apparently her dance.
She did it on stage, yeah.
Okay, well maybe she's the only one I trust that could do it and make it look good.
Some people do make it look good.
No. Every time it looks stupid.
You're probably just getting the bad ones on your feet, bro.
No, it looks dumb and stupid.
Bro, don't you know that our fan base is probably the people doing those dances and you're just making them sad right now?
Well, then they probably did it really good, and I probably just didn't see it yet. But none of my viewers, or if it looked bad, it was not my viewer.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta say.
I believe that. Here, I'll try and demonstrate the Paging Dr. Beat dance. It's like, kind of like the Tyla one, except it's like, Paging Dr. Beat. I can't do it, bro. But they're like, really like,
okay.
They look like
and
so
now show us the Tyla dance.
And they also go like this. Guys, it's actually like, I love that song. Tyla dance goes like this.
No, it does. No, it go like this. And then you shake your butt. Turn around. Yeah. That's more like it.
What do we think, guys?
Oh, that was pretty fire. Also, you know what? While we're speaking about our outfits, sorry, I hear the national anthem playing.
Bruh, we totally forgot to mention what we're wearing.
Yeah. We are wearing matching alchemai sets that our beautiful friend, my fam, sent over to us. And they're gorge and they're green. And so I decided to wear them today because it is post-matcha day. And they literally are matcha color. And I actually love Mai's hoodies from Alchemai. Like, especially like her hoodies. They're hoodies that hoodie, and they're like one size fits all, which also I literally like rip out my hair because I'm like, that's such a good idea, is to just have a gigantic hoodie that's one size fits all. Why didn't I think of that?
She's a genius.
She's literally a genius. And also all of her stuff like fits so well and looks so cute. Like, I just know it's like so hard to get your product to the point where it just has that really nice fit and like a nice wash, and all the prints look amazing. And the details that she put into it are actually crazy. Yeah. So that's what I got to say, is that Mai like really did an amazing job with her Alchemai line. Like they all came with like really cute oh my God, like little keychain things like on all of the tags and everything. Like, it was just so well done.
She's a genius. She's so good with marketing, because she had like, I feel like her stuff like TikTok goes like trending on TikTok, where she says like, oh, the hoodie's big enough where you can pull it over your eyes to fall asleep on a plane.
And then I bring it on the plane with me, and I love because it goes over your eyes. It goes like over your not your sweatshirt, but it goes over your headphones, and it can like literally cover your eyes. Like, if you were to forget an eye mask or something. Like, I love her hoodies. They are so amazing, and she did an amazing job. And Maya is also just like so smart, and she's a businesswoman, and I look up to her a lot, even though she's actually significantly younger than me. Yeah.
She's like 2 years younger than me.
I think she just turned 21.
She just turned 21, and I'm like gonna be 23 soon. So I'm like, bro, how?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be 24. So
how?
And literally just based off of how successful she is, I thought she was way older than me.
Based on successful, she's like 100 years old in my brain.
Bro.
I'm just kidding. If years were measured in success, she's
100
years old.
But yeah, we gotta get her on the pod sometime. Because we were chatting about that. She was like totally down, I think. So we gotta get her on. Yeah. Also, I think the lighting is not doing justice of how cute this is. But if you look earlier in the podcast, you can see how cute the set was.
Beautiful light lime green, like key lime green.
I don't know if I would call that key lime green.
On, bro.
I would call that milky matcha green.
Oh, okay.
I will call it pastel green.
Pastel green.
Yeah, I would call it this green would not be I would want my matcha to be more green, but I would not want my clothes to be more green. You know what I'm
So
saying?
true.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I also think at this point, this has got to be sold out by now. Knowing her
Yeah, I
clothes are
know.
always
We're
sold out.
promoting it, and I'm sorry that it's
For no
probably
reason.
gone. But I love it, and get her clothes on the next drop. So
You and Andrew also went paddleboarding one day.
yeah, that was fire.
There's a freaking, what is that called?
Sea lions.
Sea lion in
There
the
are
water.
multiple sea lions in the water.
They're so chill though. They're huge.
Yeah, they're really chilling. But then I still get scared because I'm like, what if like it just wanted to eat me? I don't know.
That would kill you so fast.
Yeah, so I just try to stay away from them, even though they are cute and adorable and massive.
Yeah.
She's massive.
She's a mammoth.
She's a mammoth, of course.
Nicki Minaj.
Okay, quick readjustment to how we're sitting.
Because it was too orange.
Yes, and now I think the lighting is a little bit better. Sorry, there's no longer a beautiful view of the boats in San Diego.
What can you do,
It's
bro? Let me
okay.
point at it one more time just so they can see. Take the mic.
For the audio listeners, Amber is panning over a gorgeous view of San Diego. There are quite a lot of boats, actually, like 1 million boats. It almost looks like there's more boats than water. And there's also a lot of gorgeous Californian homes up on the hill. And it's pretty gorge. Yeah.
And now I'm pointing at Ashley on the floor. She looks so tiny and petite.
Oh, thank you.
Very matcha. All right, back to business. All right, back to the regularly scheduled pod. Something else that happened that was crazy was our travels here. We had the whole squad on the same flight except for Luke. Luke just randomly got put on a separate flight for no reason.
We call that the Luke effect or Luke luck. It was where he always just got something like going wrong, and it's so funny.
Like, he just gets fucked up every day. Like,
Yeah.
whenever we're with Luke, it's just like someone is doing something weird to Luke.
Yeah.
But so he was on a separate flight, but the rest of us all went to JFK. It was me, Ashley, Andrew, Kelly, and Colt, who's Kelly's filmer.
Super early in the morning.
Like 5 a.m. we had to get up and be there. I pulled an all-nighter the night before because I had to edit something with the podcast and one of my recent videos. So I did not sleep a wink before our flight, which departed at 8:30 in the morning. But because JFK is so far away, we had to wake up so extra early. And it's also a $100 Uber to the airport. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but we got to split it between a lot of people, which was fire.
Very fire. But we ran into literally every travel obstacle you could have.
I felt like we had a really smooth travel day. What are you talking
maybe
about?
Maybe you did, bro. Do you remember me and Andrew?
No.
Me and Andrew. Okay, so Sony booked our flights and put us up in the hotel. Thank you, Sony, very much. But they accidentally put me and Andrew's birthdays wrong when they
I
booked our
forgot.
flight, which meant that like literally nothing worked. So sorry, I just breathed so loud on the mic. So we had to go to every counter at the airport, because we tried to get into like TSA, and they were like, no, that's not it. Gotta fix your birthday. Go up to this help desk. We go up to the help desk. They're like, why is it not working? Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Oh, your birthday's wrong. Oh, not working, not working. Finally, someone is able to fix our birthday and give us pre-check, and we get to the flight, and we're literally the last people to board.
Wait, and also Andrew, because he's really funny like that, packs his bag. We're like getting into the Uber, and we're like, wait, is that a checkable bag size? And he has like a really weird in-between size of a suitcase where it's definitely way too big to be a checked bag.
To be a carry-on.
Or to be a carry-on bag, sorry. It's way too big to be a carry-on bag, and like definitely a weird size for a checked bag, like too small for a checked bag. And they were like, okay, we're gonna have to check your bag, bro. And then
But we were already running late, so it's like, okay, this is not good, because like, do we even have time to check this bag?
Yeah.
And when we go to try and check the bag, that's when the problems start, because all our birthdays were wrong.
Yeah.
So somehow we made it on the flight, thank gosh. But like, oh my God, literally nonstop, like sweating, panicking, running around the airport. We get on the flight, and my row is Colt, me, and Andrew. And then in front of us is Ashley, Kelly, and some random guy. And like, for some reason, we like kind of shifted our seats, but just within like the 5 seats we already had.
Yeah,
It
so
was
no
just,
one
like,
changed their seats, actually.
it was like
really.
you and Colt swapped, and then the airline, what is it called? Who are those people
Stewardess?
called? Stewardess? Is that what flight attendant, whatever,
Yeah.
stewardess. They were like, what's happened? What happened here? And we're like, oh, they just swapped, like, we're friends. And they're like, no, this row's supposed to be empty. And we're like, huh?
We're like, what?
We have this row. And they're like, no, now your thing says, like, a different row.
Yeah,
and
they
way in the
moved us
back.
like 4 rows back.
And then we're like, and we were just like, oh, okay, like we can move. And then they're like, wait, never mind, it's fine, just stay there. But we're gonna put someone next to you. And then we're like, okay, sure.
Yeah, and then so pretty far into the flight, like probably 45 minutes of the flight, like no one's next to me still. So I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna start kind of laying down on the other seat because I don't think the other guy's gonna come sit next to me. And like literally the second I like put one of my bags on the other seat, the stewardess was like, he's coming. And I was like, what?
It's like another passenger on the plane. And I'm like,
and they moved him around. I don't know. But I think he got like a voucher for getting moved around. But I wonder, like, it must have been something to do with like the weight of the plane, or I don't know what happened or why they would need to move him like that from
Mid-flight?
takeoff. But
like,
who knows?
made no sense. Like the flight had already been going on for at least an hour and a half. And then they're like,
no. It was, he moved once it like reached elevation where like the seatbelt sign was off.
Oh.
So it was like 30 minutes.
This was like 2 hours.
So it was like probably 5 hours into the flight that.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Like,
anyways,
as
if
we were
anyone
landing.
knows more about flying, let us know why they had to move him like
Let's
that.
ask Dad. Dad's a pilot, bro.
Yeah, but not of a commercial airline. It's very different.
I'm sure he has some idea. But so that was happening, and then what else? When we landed, they messed up our baggage claim or something, so we were waiting at the wrong baggage claim for like
But
40
these
minutes.
are like, to me, not even a big deal. Like, I was just not even caring.
You know, it's not a big deal, but it was just like a lot of things happening in one day, and I could not handle it. I was running on no sleep. Let me remind you
Maybe
that.
for you, it felt like, for me, it just felt like normal travel day, and I was relaxing.
No, I was fighting for my life. Like by the time, oh my God.
I had no idea that you were fighting for your life like this.
No, I felt like sickly. Like I felt like on the brink of death because when you don't have sleep for that long and you're also fighting with like the fucking Delta, not fighting with them, but like begging the Delta people to fix my ticket for me, then it's like, bro, I can't do this. I felt like so dizzy. I was going to pass out.
This
Don't
was like
do that.
the most normal interaction ever, though. Like, it was just like, oh, like, let's
Maybe
just
for
change
you.
the tickets. Yeah, like,
For
okay, let's get
you.
on our flight.
Bro, this is a big deal. This is my first ever Sony event.
Okay, well,
The
you're
stakes
like
are so
actually
high.
tweaking.
I know, I'm still tweaking. Now that I look back on it, I think it was fine.
Like,
But I
everyone was chilling.
I was like, I was seeing double. Everything was spinning because I didn't
Okay.
sleep. Okay, we'll move on. It's not a big deal. Whatever.
We really had two opposite experiences here,
Yeah,
but it's fine. It was you against the world.
It really was.
It was. And then the crazy thing is that when we got back, or like when we landed in San Diego, it was pretty early in the morning. I think it was like
10 a.m.
like
still.
10, like it was so early. And then oh my God. And then we like obviously landed here, got to the hotel, like set up our stuff, and then we're like, everyone's really hungry. And then Andrew really wanted In-N-Out, of course. Bro, the only thing he wants to eat here is Raising Cane's and In-N-Out. I'm like, that's really what you want to eat when you're here, but I guess why not? And so he's like, okay, we got a bike because we got free rental bikes. We got a bike to In-N-Out. Makes Amber bike 4 miles to In-N-Out and 4
Uphill.
miles back.
And the worst part of it was we landed at 10 a.m. No food since literally like the night before. No nothing. We did not get on the bikes to go to In-N-Out until 2 p.m. I swear.
I think the
And
Sony
then-
people definitely had food out somewhere, but we
just didn't know.
didn't find it.
But so we wait from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. just trying to strategize what our plan should be. Then we finally bike so crazy uphill. I am literally gonna pass out and
We
die.
biked from Shelter Island to like, I don't know, just like regular
4 miles
inland San Diego.
And then there's In-N-Out was busing, but was it worth it? No.
It kind of was worth it, and I was vibing, and it was really fun to go on a bike ride.
It was a pretty good experience to
Yeah.
feel like, yeah,
And
I
we went with
overcame
some
that.
friends that we haven't seen in a long time, so we got to catch up with them, and it was crazy. It was fun.
I was just so hungry. Me and Luke were the only people on the same page where we were like, guys, is anyone else hungry? And everyone's like, yeah, we're hungry. Like, we'll get there. And we're like, no, like, we're really hungry.
I ate a granola bar because I got so hungry, like as soon as I got to the hotel, and I think that's what saved me. But without that granola bar, I would have been pissed off.
Yeah, and I wasn't really pissed off. I was just like, oh, I don't think anyone realizes I'm literally about to die. Like, this is going to be a crazy headline.
I feel like it's gonna be a crazy headline. What's the headline gonna be?
Most famous vlogger at Sony event dies before the event even starts because she tried
Because she was so hungry.
to bike uphill to an In-N-Out burger because her fat ass wanted the fucking burger so bad. I just kidding.
No.
I'm not fat ass. I am so epic. And I love an
Yes.
In-N-Out burger, okay?
Okay.
But it was like a real struggle. Like there was many moments that day where I was like, had to look at it in the perspective of like, oh, I should not be mad right now or upset. I should be happy that we got through it.
I did not know you're going through that, girl. You can talk to me about things like that and say, honestly, I'm really hungry. We need to stop. You can always
I
tell me.
swear I did.
No, you didn't.
I did. Did you not hear me
No,
and Luke
we-
being like, I think we're actually like
We
starving.
literally, okay, Colt pulled over and he was like, okay, what if we just stop here and we get food? And and everyone was like, no, let's like bike another 3 miles to In-N-Out. And everyone was just like, okay. And I was like, no one wanted to stop.
Because why would I say I want to stop if literally the 9 other people we're with are like,
Because we could have gone to both if we really wanted.
no.
You're never a burden. You can always
I'm a
speak up.
burden.
You can
I'm a
always
burden,
speak
guys.
up. It's okay. But,
I'm a burden.
well, that's really funny.
We can also insert some footage of us on the bikes. I was doing some really crazy things. Actually, most of the videos that were taken were after we got in and out, so I had more energy to do these silly things.
Yeah.
The ride there, it was head down, all business, no videos, nothing. And then the ride back, we were like, okay, we're so silly. Let's take some funny videos.
Hit him with the dab. Yep. Helmet does not fit me, and especially does not fit Kelly. Stop! Bruh, I got Panda Express for the first time in my entire life.
How was it?
It was pretty good, but I only got like chow mein and vegetables. Like, I thought maybe they would have some type of like vegan chicken or like an eggplant or something, but no.
They
It
used
was
to have-
all only just meats.
They used to have a vegan orange chicken, and I swear I would get it all the time. The like month I stopped going, they took it off the menu nationwide. So I'm sorry, guys.
Like you effed up the supply
I
chain.
fucked up everyone's vegan
And
chicken.
you did this to me, and you affected my life 3 years later from that.
Yep.
So, wow.
I mean, what can you do, bro? In my opinion, it was too spicy anyways. It's literally orange chicken. I'm like, that's too spicy.
spicy.
They throw in like hella chili flakes. I'm like,
Bro,
I don't need
okay.
that.
Mm-hmm,
I do love their lo mein though. Chow mein?
chow mein. It was chow mein, not lo mein.
Are
What's
you
the
serious? I
difference?
think it's lo mein, bro.
No, it was called chow mein.
All my panda heads in the comments drop a dislike for Ashley calling it chow mein.
It was chow mein. But what is the difference between
I'm-
chow mein and lo mein?
Imagine if I'm wrong right now.
You are wrong. I'm sorry, but I know it was chow mein.
I'm a burden, guys.
Stop.
I'm a burden. I don't know what chow mein is.
I would also, if anyone could please tell us what is the difference between chow mein and lo mein.
Did you know I learned recently that, because you know how there's like ramen, what's it in Korean? Ramyeon? Ramyeon?
That's just how you say ramen with a different
Well,
accent.
Yeah. Did you know that lo mein is lo mein? It stems from ramen. I saw
No.
something saying it stems from ramen, like ramen lo mein, bitch. I don't know. I saw someone else explain it better.
There are some funny words like that. Like there's the yogurt drink that's called yakult, but it's actually yokurut. Yokurut
Yeah.
in Korean.
Do you
Like
guys know those?
yogurt?
Let's insert a photo right here for the
Bro,
uneducated
my favorite
people.
drink of my entire childhood.
Yakult. And I called it Yakult to our mom once, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "You know the Yakults, like the little drinks." And she was like, "Yogurt, like yogurt drink?" Or she was like, "That's a yogurt drink." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, but it says Yakult." And she was like, "Bro, that's yogurt." And that's like
yogurt.
it's like so crazy because it goes from yogurt to the Korean pronunciation
Yogurt.
back to a different English word that's now Yakult. But I'm like, bro, just write yogurt on the bottle then.
No,
like,
I love it. It gives it like a Korean vibe.
it's so funny though.
Yeah.
What other words are like that?
These nuts.
Let's get into our favorites of
Okay, I agree.
I agree. We gotta stop this.
These nuts.
Favorite of the week for me, a song called "Rub a Dub" by 311. I gotta
Do
be
you know the
honest.
song Amber by 311?
Of course, bro.
That's your anthem, girl.
That's my anthem. Oh my god, if you guys haven't heard that one, that's a good one. And the mashed potatoes and steak from this Sony event.
wow.
And favorite thing about myself, I'm actually feeling very insecure this week because everyone else here knows a lot more about cameras than me. Probably like these people. And but through it all, I keep my head held high. I keep a smile on my face. I'm so friendly. So even though I'm actually like the dumbest person here, I am at
No,
least
you're
a
not.
happy person.
That's all that matters, girl. And also, you know a fair amount about cameras, and you went to film school, and no one can take that away from you. No one can take away your graduation papers, girl.
My degree. I actually met a guy here who graduated from Chapman with the Dupfer brothers who created Stranger Things. And he said he worked on one of their projects once at Chapman. And he said, wow, they were all at Chapman. Everyone knew they were like the best in the class, and that they made a project that kind of seemed like a first draft of Stranger Things.
No way.
And this guy at the Sony event worked on it as a PA, like just an assistant, production assistant. And when Stranger Things came out, he said he sent the Duffer Brothers, oh my God, the fuck, the whatever.
Duffer Brothers?
A message on Facebook to say like congrats and like thanks for letting me be a part of your journey as a PA. So that's pretty epic.
Yeah, that is pretty fire. You know,
yeah.
they say the same thing about you at Chapman.
Nobody says. No.
And I'm pretty sure that they do.
I
They're like,
don't
yeah, I
think
worked
so.
with Amber Alexander on a project once, and now she
Has a podcast.
Now,
Why not get a film degree to start a podcast? And I call it the Beautiful Twin Sisters Podcast.
like, make a more embarrassing name to like tell
Yeah.
people that we have a podcast.
No,
We have a
literally.
podcast and it's called The Beautiful Twin Sisters. Bro, me and embarrassing names like my YouTube name,
Bro.
Your Mom Ashley.
So true.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, what are your
We
favorites?
rock with it.
Is that Kelly?
It has to be.
Guys, get in this podcast.
Hey guys! Yay! Ice cream!
Oh,
thank you.
Pizza.
Pizza. Hey guys, come get in. Come get in
Guess
here.
what it is?
A hamster.
frog.
Happiness.
Whoa.
Thanks, Luke.
That is so corny, though. You gotta cut that out.
Peanut.
I
Wait,
had to bring something.
you guys want to squat down and
You
get in the
guys
frame
squat
for
down.
the outro?
Say hi. Wait, I didn't say my favorites yet.
Oh.
My favorite is the new Sony ZV-E10 Mark II.
Nice.
So true.
Yes.
What are you, what's your
Literally,
favorite thing about
though.
yourself?
My favorite thing about myself is my hairstyles today
Slay.
and this weekend.
Okay, now we have some extra guests. We have Kelly, Luke, and Andrew.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Andrew with his popsicle.
You guys want to join and say your favorite thing of the week? It could be anything. Ready?
Getting hacked.
Oh, Kelly got his Gmail hacked and his bank hacked this week.
We'll go into that more in our next episode.
When Amber did her Gru impression in front of everyone.
Thank you. We were just talking about
Talked
that.
about that. Yep. And Andrew.
My favorite of the week was eating delicious meals at the Sony camera camp.
Yes.
So true.
Fire.
This
Okay.
is amazing.
Well, I guess this low-key is the end of our podcast.
God, we should have filmed the whole thing like this, but it's okay.
I know. This is really funny.
Oh, also a favorite thing to look forward to, we have Nantucket literally tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow. The day we're filming this, it's tomorrow. So when this goes up, we will be in Nantucket, and then gonna be
And
crazy.
we're going to be there. Also, next week, we're going to be skipping a week of our podcast because we're going to just be enjoying Nantucket and enjoying the NAMI launch and relaxing for 1 week. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks from now, I guess.
and because our editor's also going on vacation, so we were
That's-
like, let's
that's
all,
actually the main reason.
Let's all take a break.
yeah, let's.
Not the main reason.
Well,
don't put.
Brandon, this is all your fault. No, I'm just kidding.
Brandon, this is what you get for taking vacation. I'm just kidding.
No. We all need a vacation, so we're
Yeah.
just gonna chill.
And we'll resume a week after that.
Yeah. So,
But thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Beautiful
Beautiful
twin
twin
sisters,
sisters
out.
All my
Beautiful twin sisters.
sisters, 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 sisters. Beautiful twin